Good morning, live with Dr. Mom and Suki. Say hello. She's like, don't bother me. Anyway, we thought that we would check in. I always say we. I don't know. I don't know why I do that, but I think that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Maybe it takes the attention somewhat away from me, and we work as a team. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I have my glasses either. Oh, I noticed the last video that I really squint a lot when I don't have my glasses on. It's because I really can't see as much as I used to be able to see. So anyway, I'm gonna reach over and grab my glasses. Today's not Wednesday. Like I've been trying to stay on track and do this on Wednesday, but today's Tuesday, and I don't know, this week's going okay. I felt like I had a lot to talk about this week, so no, not really. But I don't know. I'm getting ready to take off the end of the week if the weather stays good so far. You guys in Idaho, man, oh man, it's been rough weather over that way. I'm trying not to think too much about Idaho and like Bozeman, Montana, and that area in North Dakota, because I gotta go cut across that, but I'm gonna go to Minnesota first, and so I'm just concentrating on getting through Chicago, the windy city. I don't like wind anymore when I'm driving my RV. I mean, I believe it makes you a tough driver, a better driver, when you drive in the wind. And I've had a lot of wind. Like this year has been crazy. Excuse me, with all the tornadoes, with traveling through Florida, and I heard it was an unusual year. And so I don't know, it's been a very strange time for me to ride an RV, gas prices, all those kinds of things. So anyway, I've been looking at the weather in Chicago and up in the cities and Minnesota, and I'm just looking for one small break in the action so I can hightail it through that area. But it's 12 hours, almost 13. So I'm going to take probably 3 days and work out along the way. It looks like this weekend I may have a break. It's sunny here today, but it's chilly. So anyway, you guys might notice my hair today. I'm trying something new. Like I've always wanted to wear headbands and things. But I couldn't, like my hair is pretty thin and it won't stay on my head. So I don't know, maybe everybody has that problem, but my hair is pretty thin. And so I'll put it on and it keeps rolling off, right? I'm horrible with hair and makeup and all those things. I'm just I'm more of a tomboy, I guess. Ask my kids. When they were little, we couldn't really afford to take them all the time to get their hair cut. And so I cut their hair, and I'm sorry, kids. It's funny because all of them got to where, I don't know if Ryan cuts his own hair, but Brandy became a beautician, and Nick cuts all of their hair and did in the Marine Corps. And so I don't know if it's because I was so bad at it and they were like, oh my gosh, I can't do that, or what. But they're extremely talented at it. I have talents, but hair is not one of them. So back to why I'm doing. So this is what I've been watching TikTok a lot. TikTok a lot. Trying to pick up tips on how to make TikToks, and I'm doing it, but you know, people who do it a lot, it takes a lot of work. I don't know if you've tried it, but it's not easy. I've found that I have been using some of their templates. I'm getting better at that. I'm going to try one today where you point in different directions, right? And you don't really say anything, but that you go on and you can have the voice be a different voice, and then you type in what you want it to say. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. And I got to do more on Suki too. I'm learning how to do it, but I saw this on TikTok. So what you do is you put the headband on, and then you take, like if your hair is longer, which mine was in braids today, you take it and you put it up under the headband and then back through. You loop it through a few times. The girl that did it made it look super easy. I did it, and the thing about it is your headband will stay in place, and I really like it. But she did it, and it was beautiful in the back. It was really pretty. Mine looks really bad. I'm going to show you because I think it's funny. Like, I like to laugh at myself because I still try things if they're easy. For my hair, if it's not easy, like I can do braids right here. I'm getting better at it. My granddaughter this morning went out. She had braids all the way down and had done it herself, and it was so cute. That's not me, and I don't even profess to be good at it. I am terrible at it. Brandy, my daughter, helped me wax my eyebrows and stuff because I've tried to be good at that as well. I don't have patience, and when I put it on, it starts dripping all down the front. It's not good. I just know I don't paint nails well. I don't do anything like that very well, and so you gotta know your limits, man. I would rather pay someone because I'm horrible at it. So, and then I've seen videos where they say women don't have, nothing's real anymore. You know what I mean? So your eyebrows, your lashes, things like that. I don't have lashes anymore, but if I had, I probably will when I get back to Idaho. I love it. And my eyebrows, I have had tattooed, and I absolutely love them. And for someone like me, it makes it super easy. And I've had my eyeliner tattooed. I didn't like it at first because I felt like I don't like wearing makeup all the time. Like, I will wear it when I do a video, or I'll wear it if I ever get a date. I probably would wear it. Well, that's what I was going to talk about today, but I feel like it's okay. Like, for me, I may even have my lips a little bit tattooed as long as it's more natural. Like, I don't like unnatural looks. But anyway, I'm going to show you the back of my hair because it's funny. But listen, the girl that did it, did this because she was going to a pool, for the day, and it stays on my head when it didn't before. Okay, you ready for this? Don't laugh too much. This is, I think you guys can see it. It's not pretty. But it stays in place. So I think if I work on it a little bit, maybe I could make it a little more pretty. But I like TikTok videos because I learn stuff like that. And it's kind of nice to have my hair like this. Like, I find these very cute. I'm not very good with hats either. Like, I don't know. It's just me, and we have to know our limitations, and I know mine is definitely not hair. Hairdos, hair cutting, hair coloring. I'm a pretty when I wear makeup, it's very simple. Like, it has to be very simple or I won't do it. my granddaughter said pedicures, manicures, I have someone else do it. So, and part of it's because I can't see it anyway, and so like if I did it, it would not be very nice. So I just wanted to share. So I have been doing TikToks now, and I'm not very good at that either yet, but I like it. I have to work on it a little bit. Oh, you know what I didn't do today is I did not have any light in here. I've really noticed that I'm much, like, I don't use filters, but it is much nicer if you do have light in the, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll turn on this light. Okay, I turned on the light. That's better. Look, it's lighter. I've also noticed since I've been doing selfies and like doing videos and different things, like I don't use filters, not because I don't like them, because I don't know what I'm doing, and so I just do what I do a simple, like I just go on and just do whatever's I can figure out. I don't have patience. So, but I did notice with selfies, they're much better in direct sunlight, like outside. If you do it in an angle, like up top and come down, and same with this, right? I feel like if you're coming down at an angle, it's much better. And I do have this ring light. I'm going to plug it in real quick, but I can't get it to work. Let's see. Oh, okay, did it make a difference? I think it might have. I think it might have made a difference. I did notice when I wear my glasses, you can kind of see the ring inside of there. But anyway, I need a whole production crew if I'm ever going to do something right. I even noticed a lot of times, not that I'm good at it yet or anything, but I like talking. I like doing videos. I love doing TikToks, but I don't know what I'm doing yet. Suki will say she doesn't like it, but I know she does. She likes it. Okay, so let's get to it. What's happening? What is happening with bodybuilding? I have a feeling that I have, like, when the weather gets bad or it's not sunny, I don't do really well as far as being upbeat and things like that. When the sun comes out, I do way better. Is it because I grew up in the desert with clear skies and sunshine? Probably. I love it. I love the dry of the desert too. So you know where I'm going to end up. But anyway, so bodybuilding. Last week I got 5 days in. It was, my grandkids have kept me they keep their mom, let's just say their parents keep the kids very active, and it's wonderful. Like, that's one of the joys of my new life. Because I had to make big changes to do what I'm doing now. And I don't regret a day of it, because I have spent more time with my kids and grandkids than I have in 3 or 4 years, or 5 years maybe. I don't know. And it's a huge blessing. And if I don't ever work again or have another penny, as long as I can spend days with them, I'm happy. Like, that's what makes you rich, right? The blessings of spending time with your family. And that's one thing that I have learned is very precious. So I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, bodybuilding. I'm still on, so my trainer, I was trying to be there for all of April. It's not happening. The weather's not been, And I'm not going to travel in it because it stresses me out. And we had a tornado here. It's been kind of not good weather. And so I'm sort of waiting for that gap, because now I'm heading north, and I wouldn't have to, like I could go south and over, but I want to see my kids in Minnesota and grandkids, and it's been almost a year since, or no, it hasn't. What's it been? Geez, I don't know. It seems like forever ago that I saw the baby. Has it been a year? Maybe. In June. It's been a long time, I feel like, since I've been over there. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, I think it was last summer. Gosh, time just goes so fast anymore. So anyway, they're getting older and I want to get back over there. So I'm going to go up through Minnesota and over. And so I'm waiting for enough clear skies and sunshine, hopefully no wind, to get over there. And then it's just getting over, because I got to go through Wyoming and probably Montana and then drop down. Idaho is looking beautiful right now. I think it was 70 yesterday. That doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. What we always say in Minnesota too is Memorial Weekend, you can actually finally plant things, because by then you usually don't get a frost that kills it all. So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm still here at the Y bodybuilding. I really like the Y. It's got all the equipment, and I've started doing using all the equipment now. And at the Planet Fitness, they don't have free weights. They have free weight dumbbells. They don't have free weight barbells. And they don't have a lot of room, I feel like. I don't know what it is. So I've been able to use those again. And the hack squats, where you sit in them and, do the hack squats, they have those here. And so I've been using them, and I'm pretty sore. Like, I really feel it this week. And then one thing I've really missed too is stretching out. Rolling with the roller and stretching out really good. And honestly, my back has been hurting a little bit. And my shoulders. Like, I like to roll on those rollers, and it really helps with my shoulders. Like, they don't hurt near as worth. I feel much better this week because I've been really stretching all back to that. So I'm on the same routine. I've been on it for more than 16 weeks. I talked to my trainer. I'm trying to get over there so I can actually work with him. He's writing me a new plan, but I'm okay with waiting because I don't want to, I've got to learn. It takes me about 3 weeks to really get into it. I'm into this one, although I still have to look at it to see what it is. It's pretty intense. I feel good about it, so I'm just going to keep going. Food, I got off a little bit over Thanksgiving, but not super well. But I did have bread, which I never have. And I did have some potatoes, which I never have, but it was super yummy. My daughter did a great job with Easter dinner. It was really awesome. I've been able to spend another holiday with my kids and grandkids, and it was really, really neat. So, I'm thinking right now, like I'm wanting to get moving again to do my thing, but how sad it's going to be again. Oh, I hate leaving my kids. It's so hard. But thank the Lord, I have a way to get back and see them all. So it doesn't have to be as long as it used to be, right? I pray that one day we'll get in the same area because, it would be awesome. Okay, so eating, I'm back on track. This week I'm getting my water all in, and the eating's going well. Same thing, when I work with my trainer, I feel like it's going to go much better. I need to drop a lot of body fat still, and so all of those things I'm hoping will fall into place when I'm working with him every day. So I've had slow energy this week, like pretty lethargic, I feel like. I think it's because it was raining again, cloudy and windy. Today I feel better, but honestly, Monday when I got to the gym, I was just going, oh, I don't want to be here. But you know what? Like I tell you guys, get to the gym, even if it's for 5 minutes. And so, like, I am just on a routine where I make myself go. I have a routine of, getting up. I usually have coffee and 40 ounces of water, and then I eat my first meal before I go to the gym and have my vitamins. Because I found when I didn't on this schedule, then I'm pretty lightheaded. I don't have good energy for the gym. And so that's what I'm just stay on the routine, right? So yesterday I was chest and arms, and I just found I didn't want to be there. Like I'm like everybody else, like it gets boring. How easy would it be to stay home and not do anything, but I won't let myself do that. So I started, Monday was difficult, but what I found is I have my routine on my phone. So I always start with the treadmill, and it's not super, super fast. It's just a walk with some incline, and I do that for 15 minutes. By that time, I'm somewhat warmed up. And then, like my routine, I just went through it slow. I just started lifting slow and with good form. And it seemed like I got through it fine. So I just took my time, got through the routine, and then after you start getting into it, it flows a little better. For me anyway, being at a gym where there's other people working out, I get energy from them. So that helps me, but it's not for everyone. Like when my kids were little, I couldn't do it then. You got to do what you can do, right? And so today, day 2 of the week, was legs, and for some reason I just haven't been into legs anymore. And so what I did is the same thing, like I did my start on the treadmill. I have a routine that I do, and so I just let it kick in. And then I started legs, and I just did it very slow and very methodical. I just followed my routine, got through the routine, and then it seemed to come easier and easier as I did it. I know that I really have liked stretching out this week. That's something I always look forward to. It takes a little more time, and sometimes I don't want to, because I do a 15-minute, walk incline thing at the end too. And so I'm like, I just want to be done, but I just keep going. So you just slow down and be methodical, just have a routine, follow it. Even if you're just starting, just start slow and then do it. So, that's all I have. Honestly, with bodybuilding, we're within the 16 weeks of competition, which is in August. I haven't even looked at the date. I'm just treating it as if I'm going. But I'm not going to sign up or anything until I'm sure that I'm 100% dropping the body fat I need to, which I know Omar will get me ready for. So I've got to get over there. I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks. So it really depends on, after I get to Minnesota safely, traveling over to Idaho, how that's going to go. So it is what it is. Every time I think about it, like I think, oh, okay, what's the weather like? I always think of back in the day when they were in covered wagons and they traveled across the heat and the cold. What they must have went through. I mean, there probably was tornadoes and bad weather back then, so I guess you just take shelter, right? But anyway, that kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Okay, let's see, RV life. Let's see, what, ooh, my glasses. I haven't been driving right now. I think I told you guys I got gas at Costco now. The only thing is I noticed, because I'm using my old car, my daughter's car now. And I went and filled it up, and I noticed there's no RVs in the line. So the lines are long at Costco. It probably takes you a half an hour. And I didn't see any RVs at all going through there. There is room for it, and so I'm going to have to fill up there before I hit the road, and it makes me a little weirded out that I didn't see any other ones. There is one line I think I'll be able to go in, but I don't know. How silly. Silly things. Silly things to think about, right? But you got to wait in line. And it reminded me also in the 70s when we waited in line for gas. Here we are again. Okay. So, I think that's RV. It's doing well in the weather. The one day that we did have the threat of a tornado, I went in and slept. We all went downstairs because there was an actual tornado that touched down in Louisville, which is close to us. We're in the sort of in a town outside of it, but it did touch down in an area. Everybody was okay, but it knocked out 20,000 some power lines, and we had tornado warnings, so we all went in the basement. It was good. I just slept down there because by then it was pretty late. Nobody really slept that at night. It was, at night that it came through, and so thank goodness they have a basement. I'm so happy they do. And so, here we go again, right? I just made a note. It's great to be with family too. I just wanted to, something I've been doing lately, because I'm doing Instagram now and I'm doing TikTok, and still doing Facebook. I feel comfortable with Facebook, but in Facebook, I've always been careful who I let into my friends category, right? And I feel like I've been somewhat protected and it's been safe. But now that I'm doing Instagram, it's just kind of opened up a whole new area of weirdness. So, I just wrote down here dating. I don't know if you guys have ever done the dating app. So I did for a while. I hated it though. I didn't like it. I shouldn't say hated. I felt uncomfortable, and I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm not good at it, but for some reason or another, Instagram, people are trying to, they're worse on there than dating apps. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. I feel like you have to be careful on there just as much as Facebook. Because my daughter said, yeah, some of the people that are on yours are trying to tag me or get me to be their friend and all this, and I'm like, oh. And I've had people talking to me, and if I don't answer them, they get mad. And men, I don't know. How confusing. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to be more careful again. Because it's the same thing. I feel like I'm like, well, I'm trying to build this business, trying to get my name out there and things, and inspire people, I guess. But does that mean that if they follow you, do you have to talk to them and follow them? And I kind of got started in following them back, and then they talking to them, and then it just got really out of hand, sort of. And I'm like, it seemed like I wasn't talking to for instance, I mean, this is, I wish, but Keanu Reeves is following me. Right? So I looked at him like, what? Like he had this person who has his photos on his site. There's like 200 people following them. So you know that it's not real. Who else? Don Johnson. Now, who's this? Oh, I forget. Why can't I think of the names? I don't know. There's been a few movie stars and singers that are following me, and I know that it's not legitimate. And I'm like, why do people do that? Like, oh, anyway, I don't know. It's I'm a little frustrated right now. I end up talking to people, and then they try to get you to give them your phone number and move you to these chat things, and don't do it. Like, I'm like, I don't know how many people are real on there who aren't. So I don't talk to them anymore. I don't know if that's, you have to sort of wonder why, what are you trying to do? So I'm trying to inspire others by things that I'm doing. So I'm not a psychologist. I don't want to, I don't know. Anyway, that's enough of that. TikTok, I watch others to learn from them, and there's some talented, I mean, they're very talented on there, but it's not easy. Like, I don't know if any of you have tried to make those videos, but I'm horrible at it. And I'm just going to try and get better, but I do enjoy TikTok. Like, I like watching them. It's pretty fun. So that's my moving forward. I don't know. I'm just going to keep moving forward and doing what I'm doing, and this is easy for me, so I'll just keep doing it. I don't know. Someday I would like to write a book of my travels and things like that. So this is a way of documenting what I'm doing anyway. So that's enough from me for one day. I'm going to try to do make a video and see if I can. So I made one where I was talking and I didn't like it very much. I think I'll do one where you just point to the side and then you like type the message in, and then another person's voice does it. Anyway. Okay, that's my update for this week. I should be able to, I'm hoping, pray for me, clear skies, next week to be in Minnesota at this time. And then Idaho in the next week, hopefully. So, all right, much love. Enjoy the rest of your week. Hopefully you're having good weather in your area of the woods, right? Much love. Bye.